Hi, Alan Schimmel from DevOps.com, talking here to actually a DevOps.com columnist, as well as entrepreneur and DevOps evangelist, Rob Hirschfeld of Rack N. Right? Hey, right. Rob, welcome.
Alan, thank you. Pleasure to be here.
So, Rob, we'll be honest, we pulled you in off the show floor.
That's why you come. It's
yep.
exciting.
Tell me, why are you here at Does 15?
So I'm excited to see the enterprise transition for DevOps, right? What we've been trying to do, I've been on the edge of DevOps for a long time in data center operations. It's fun to see people finally saying, all right, we can operate data centers in a much more automated DevOps-y way, right? We're finally crossing the threshold, if you will, to enterprise adoption.
Great. And Rob, for our listeners who maybe are not familiar with Rack N, quick little background?
Sure. Rack N is a company that we started last year, a team out of Dell who had been doing a lot of OpenStack, Hadoop type of automation, and we specialize in physical infrastructure automation. And then lately we've been taking that automation work that we do and bringing it all the way back so you can go start to scale. Start on a desktop, move to a cloud or VMs, and then move all the way to production. Same automations, same workflows, everything.
Cool. And Rob, there's 70 some odd different track sessions in the next 3 days here.
Yeah.
Which ones are topping your list of must-sees?
Wow. I have been all over containers lately, and so I really like to see this intersection between containers and DevOps and having how people are scratching their head and trying to figure that out. Because if you ask some people, they'll say containers are the end of DevOps, and some people will tell you, no, it's all the same, we need to work it together. So.
Fantastic. And of course, sister site to DevOps.com, we've launched Container Journal. It's great site to get up-to-date container news.
Yep.
And Rob, what do you think DevOps, containers, what do you think this all looks like in the next 3 years?
Wow. What I see happening is really starting to cross the threshold to enterprise, where we stop. We blur the lines between ops and dev, and that's really the theme I've picked up, even from reading the session titles and abstracts, is that we're really looking at this continuous ops, continuous scale, really breaking down the boundaries of how we write code and get it into delivery. And the tools and platforms are catching up too, right? You've got a platform as a service and Cloud Foundry, but you've got a lot of these new platforms that are coming in that make it really easy for somebody to work on code and then operationalize it in the same step. Yep. I don't think we're done yet.
Oh, we're never done. The soup is never done. But I do think platform as a service is going to be very different than what we see right now.
I'm excited because I think we're fixing some of the service-oriented architecture abstractions, like microservices is exciting. I think packaging is being redefined by containers.
Yes.
And some of these really intractable problems that we've sort of seen little solutions for, we're seeing a much bigger way. Oh, wait a second, I can fix this in a reasonable way. And it's not just a small step, but I actually see some bigger leaps. Like for us, we have a nice case study in the work we did on a project called Digital Rebar, which is sort of our core infrastructure project. We actually took that and we've converted it to microservices over the last year. And then we finally broke it into separate containers and turned it into a mutable infrastructure and used Docker Compose to bring it up. And the short story is that we cut the recycle time to 1/10 of what it was. It used to take 20 minutes to reset the environment and start provisioning. We're doing it in like 3 minutes now. So it's huge savings.
Yeah.
Very material benefits.
Absolutely. Well, Rob, we're going to wrap up because we're on with the show. But Rob Hirschfeld, Rack N. And besides Rack N, you can read Rob on DevOps.com and Container Journal.